Beauty is grace, and beauty is mystery, moving on the trade winds of our dreams. Beauty makes us glad to be alive. Beauty is gentle on our minds. You are cordially invited to join top bikini models as they set sail on a series of adventures to the world's most exotic locales. Enter the world of bikini destinations. The Navajo Indians called it Soskyo, the Great Water. Others came along and called it Lake Powell. The land itself remains the same and has enchanted the eyes of every traveler for tens of thousands of years. Desert comes from a Latin word meaning abandoned, though the dictionary defines it as a dry, barren region that will support no man. But the desert wears many faces and magnitudes, from the haunting silences of wide open spaces to time-worn rock monoliths, frozen in spectacular sculptures. Yet, for all this variety, there are constants. Where the red earth fans out to the horizon, where the sun fills half the sky and the hot wind blows, we have desert. And wherever the water flows, we have both life and beauty. In the middle of the Nevada desert, styled by the eons and painted with earth tones, a flooded desertscape provides a living canvas for our Bikini Destinations photo shoot. Renowned photographer Jim Creighton has ventured from Tahiti to Timbuktu in search of exotic milieus for his photo shoots.
We chose Jim Creighton as our photographer for Lake Powell simply because he's an amazing photographer. He really works hard. He interacts with the models very well, and he's a lot of fun to be with. He'll spend all night working if he has to get that perfect shot.
Oh, that's good. Look at that. We went to Lake Powell for 3 days out on a houseboat to shoot beautiful girls and beautiful scenery for the Bikini Network.
The crew set a northern course in search of our first location.
Lake Powell is one of the more spectacularly scenic places I've ever been. It's got just these huge sandstone cliffs that tower above you and then beautiful blue, calm water. The way the rocks have been sculpted by the water and the wind over the ages is just beautiful.
If there was a perfect place to film women in bikinis, that was probably it, because it's you got the beautiful rock formations, you have the water, you have the light that comes in off the water, and when it goes down and you have that afterglow, it's about as amazing as any place I've ever seen. And Lake Powell covers hundreds of miles. We just set off with a map and you just look for little places to pull off, you know, camp and where you can shoot. You go off in these beautiful locations and there's nobody around. You have the whole place to yourself. It's a fantastic place to shoot.
Lake Powell was absolutely beautiful. I don't think I've ever been to a more beautiful place. It was absolutely one of my favorite shoots I've ever done.
With virtually limitless location possibilities, the challenge was to pick a site that would complement the aspects of a particular model. The crew set off to find their destination, and a perfect locale soon broke into view. They dropped anchor, and the team prepared to work.
We had 4 or 5 models there, and all great in different ways. We had this girl Simone that has these beautiful luminous eyes, kind of dark skin, brown hair.
My name is Simonique Teresa Bedrejo Deedle. My mother is full Comanche Native American. My father is Puerto Rican and German. I've never seen a place like this. This is like out of a movie or something. I love it. It's beautiful here. Styling here has been awesome. They've done a really good job to make me look the part of the scenery and who I actually really am. So I feel comfortable shooting because I feel like I'm being myself, not somebody I'm not. The whole crew's allowing us to be ourselves. You know, they're not directing us, act this way, do this way, and that way. You're just allowed to be free. And I think that's when you get the best moments on film, when you're just expressing yourself, because everyone has an inner beauty. So when you're allowed just to be yourself, you capture that, and that's a beautiful thing.
I shot with Simone. When the afterglow was happening and the light was down and her hair was wet and we were lighting her, and just the look of her face and her eyes and having that Indian heritage at Lake Powell with the water dripping and just the perfect lighting, that stands out. That just was probably one of my favorite shots. That just jumps off the screen.
Modeling, for me, actually, is a good way to get exposure. My true passion is dancing and singing, performing. My high is being on stage. I can't get that anywhere else. The goal in life, honestly, is just to not be old saying, I didn't try, I gave up. Just to, always stay ambitious, go for it, go for my dreams. Just sit back one day and say, I did it.
Lake Powell is famous as a recreation destination, and between shoots, the crew found out why. The houseboat was, in fact, a floating fun zone in the middle of a deserted wonderland. Perhaps someone could imagine a better setup, but not on this earth.
Miss Olympic Christy Shake.
Voltaire said that pleasure is the object, the duty, and the goal of all rational creatures. And who would argue with the Frenchman? Much as the girls love the water, the camera loves Christy Shake, who a few months after this shoot realized a dream and became Playmate of the Month for Playboy magazine. A blind man could see why.
Christy is one of our Bikini Network models. She is a beautiful blonde who has the most amazing smile and just lights up the room with her smile. And Christy is all about sexy. Christy just turns on. It's not forced. She's just a sexy girl. The camera loves her.
My name is Christy Shake and I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I do a lot of print work. I like taking photographs, and I've never done video. This is my first time. I feel really sexy in front of a camera, more so than any other time. I'm a very sexual person, I think, and being in front of the camera brings out the sexiness in me. Working with Jim was different because I'm so used to on camera, look at the camera, and he kind of wants more dreamy stuff, gazing out into the rock over here or the sky or the moon, which is nice. That's very sensual. I love video. I can do anything with video. I think that's when I feel the more sexy, because I know I'm being filmed. I can do whatever I want. It's just me coming out, Like the photograph, it's them, what they want me to do. Video, it's more like me and what I'm doing.
Christy is a beautiful girl, great body, all-American blonde looks, really nice to work with. This is shot late afternoon, but there's still direct sunlight coming in. You can see some of the rock cliffs in the background. This is near sunset at Lake Powell, some of the big cliffs behind her, and just the afterglow of the light off the cliffs on the surface of the water. It's just beautiful. Just doesn't get any better than this as far as shooting pictures. Beautiful model in a beautiful location.
I'm glad that they chose me to come out here to Arizona and shoot here. It's been very nice, and I'm glad I was chosen to be one of the girls because it's very classy and artsy, and I'm sure the footage is going to be outrageous and very stunning.
Being the president of Bikini Network is an absolutely great job. First of all, I get to work with beautiful models on beautiful locations such as the Bahamas and Lake Powell, and we've done a few other location shoots that it just allows me to be outside, and my office was basically on location. Lake Powell has the most amazing backdrops. You actually don't even believe you're in a real natural setting. It really looks fake. It looks like the Grand Canyon meets the water, and the water's warm. It's just absolutely beautiful, and you really don't feel like you're there. It was really extraordinary place. Chris and I had the opportunity to go to Rainbow Bridge to shoot underneath, and that was absolutely amazing. I mean, that's God's world. It's just gorgeous. The bridge went from one cliff to another. No one was there, and the stream going behind us. It was really a beautiful place, somewhere I'll never forget.
Krista Wagner has this incredibly fit-looking body. Someone put a hat on her and it just worked. She had like ponytails with a hat, and it just looked like this incredibly sexy cowgirl.
Krista Wagner was one of my favorite models that we've ever shot with Bikini Network. She is tall, she's thin, she's fit, and she's got a great look. A very wholesome look that could go for fashion or bikini.
My name is Krista Nicole Wagner, and I moved from Springfield, Ohio to Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a lot closer to modeling than Ohio could ever give to me, I guess. One of the advantages to modeling for me, to see the world, to experience on location the beauty of the whole atmosphere, I guess, around. When I'm being photographed and it's called for to be sexy, I really don't think about it. I just do what I think comes natural. Here in Lake Powell, we've been shooting for 3 or 4 days now, and it is so beautiful. It's breathtaking. You just get up in the morning, you see the sun shining over the rocks and over the water. It's just so beautiful. It's just incredible.
With bright lights blazing on every corner of every city in the world, the holiness and beauty of night gets pushed back to the sea and the forests and the deserts. When the sun fell on Lake Powell, the dead of midnight became the dawn of a forgotten world. For thousands of years, ancient American Indians owned this lost world. On this night, the models embraced the silence and let the flame of the ancients move them.
I've been shooting for over 20 years, so I've watched cameras evolve quite a bit. And it's a real pleasure to work in high definition. It's amazing pictures. And if you're watching HDNet right now, you'll see, you know what I'm talking about.
Shooting high definition video is a treat. It's a real treat. We really show the model in a different light, and working with Casey Bennett was amazing. He really directs very well. He's really a great person to work with, and we've gotten some amazing shots that you can never get through photography.
I think bikini destinations could go on a long time. I mean, there's so many beautiful places in the world to shoot, and there's so many beautiful women. So, I mean, it's a natural combination. Without trying to recreate the wheel, just take these beautiful women to beautiful locations, shoot beautiful shots in high definition. It's not rocket science, but it's something I think viewers would like to watch.
What is the source of exotic lands and forms pleasing to the eye? Who can explain it? Who can tell you why? Fools give you reasons. Wise men never try. produced in high definition by Bennett Productions.